So that out of the way, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a demo of Skybuilder, and at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can go and get Skybuilder right away or tomorrow, actually. If that's your thing, if you think you want to get into it. And this is the new thing. This is what I'm working on. This is full on my project, and this is the new direction, mass producing mobile apps. Now, before I go and show you the demo screen, just let me give you a little caveat that we're a little bit away from our commercial launch, so it's not as pretty as we'd like it to be. So just keep that in mind. It's not doesn't have a bunch of pretty bells and whistles and big fancy buttons, but the reality is it's going to do the same things. But trust me, when we get the final version out for the consuming public, we'll make it all really pretty for you. Okay. So without further ado, let's show you Skybuilder. Now for the sake of this demonstration, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and walk you through creating a new app. So we're going to go create a new app as we go along. Okay. So let's go ahead and click the create a new app button up there. Okay. Very simple stuff. Okay. Okay. So now when we're creating a new app, what we got to do is we got to go and start filling in fields. Now, when you go to create an app, you're normally going to have a lot of this information ready already. You're already going to know what you're creating an app for. Maybe you have a client that just paid you $1,000 to go make an app for them, or maybe you have a whole list of different niches that you want to do apps in, so you have different stuff ready. In this case, I just went to the Whole Foods Market website, and I'm just pretending that Whole Foods Market is one of my clients. For those of you who don't know Whole Foods Market, they're a healthy supermarket chain in the United States. I'm just pretending that Whole Foods Market came to me and they paid my consulting fee of like $20,000, and they're like, Greg, you go create us a mobile app. I'm like, sure, Whole Foods, give me $20,000 and let me open up Skybuilder. Okay, so the app title, let's just type this in here, Whole Foods Market. Okay. Okay, app description. I'm just going to fill in some general information. All about Whole Foods Market and healthy eating and living. Download this app to keep up to date. Okay, and obviously we'll work more on the app description because that's going to be in the the marketplace description. So you want to have something that's engaging and such. We're just putting in some filler in there. The next thing you want to do is go ahead and choose an app icon. Okay, I don't really have an app icon right now, so let's just go ahead and pick one from. Let's just go pick one that I have on my desktop. So we could just go pick a general one. Okay. Here's some penguins. Okay. It's gonna go resize it and all that. It's not going to be the right dimensions, but we'll just go ahead and fill that in there. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to determine if I want this app for the iPhone, for the iPad, or for the Android, because it's a different compiling process. Now we could obviously do it for all three. For some reason you only want it for the iPhone or the iPad. You only click one. Maybe you have a client and they're only going to pay you for doing it for the iPhone, and then later they do it for the Android. You just come back and click a few buttons. But for now, let's just say this is an iPhone app and an Android app. Okay. Then we click the little save and continue button and go to the next page. And we get to this page, which is where you're going to go and do the splash screen. The splash screen is that first page that everybody goes and sees when they go ahead and open up your app. So here you're going to go customize what everybody's going to go see when they get to that screen. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is customize your launch tab title. So what's it going to be called? Just call Whole Foods app. We're not getting very creative here. We're just blurring through it. Okay. URL for social sharing. Throughout the app, there's going to be places where people can go ahead and share. What you're going to need to do is go ahead and put in something. Where do you want them to go and share it? So in this case, let's go ahead and say Whole Foods Market. Okay. Okay. The next we want is a click to call number. The iPhones and the Androids, what you can do is, because if you're making this like for a local business or a client, it's essentially going to be a billboard. So they're going to want a phone number on there that's going to be very easy to call. So if your client has a phone number on there that they want you to call, go ahead and put it in there. So let's just do 555-555-7777. Obviously a fake number, but there you go. Okay. A click to email, same thing. If you want it on there, how they can contact you. Okay. WholeFoodsMarket.com. Directions if you wanted to go and integrate with the GPS directions as well. All they have to do is just click on there, and it's automatically going to show up in their Google Maps or their maps that are integrated onto their phone, so they can get there. So you see what we're doing is, in terms of one way going and building these for clients, we're integrating all these features that make it very, very useful for somebody making an app for somebody for a small business. You can really, really go charge a premium for these apps going out there. Okay, so we can just call it, 123 Weirding Way, San Jose, California 95128, for example. Okay. The next thing is the launch image. This is the image that's going to be showing on the main screen when the app goes and launches. Okay, let's just go ahead and choose my file there. I get an image there about berries. Very, very cool. And let's go ahead and save and continue, okay? Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do, now again, I know this doesn't look very nice, but I promise, guys, we're going to make it really, really pretty. You can see we just have like filler text in here because I haven't done the directions, but I wanted to get this to you really quick and show you what it actually does. This is just, cosmetic kind of stuff, which we're going to make really, really pretty later, okay? The next thing we're going to go do is we could choose which modules we want on there. So if you've ever been in an iPhone app, you can go and choose which modules. So I'm going to just briefly go through all of these, and we can go and select some of them, okay? The first thing we can do is we can go ahead and select content feeds. So simply by going and putting in a keyword, what it does is it actually goes and populates with stories or whatever based around that keyword. So you could have news, events, local news, local events, I think daily deals, that kind of stuff, or blog feeds. So you're actually going and dynamically populating your app with different sorts of feeds based on keywords. Again, there's a lot of features in here, and it really depends how you're going to use it depending on which features you're going to use. You're not going to want to use all these features for everything, but for depending on on your business model, you're going to use some of them. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is, do you have a photo gallery? GPS coupons, that's something we're going to cover in the training. We're going to go through right now. And upsell and cross-sell. Maybe you have a free app and you want to go and upsell it to a paid app, or go and promote an affiliate promotion of someone else's app. You simply just go and click that little box. Okay. Next thing is if you have a social media account that you want to promote directly, like from Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, okay? Social media keywords means that it's not going to promote your account directly, but I could put in a keyword like into like YouTube, like carrot or something, and I'm going to get a bunch of videos about carrots. With social media accounts, I would actually go and put the name of my account in there. It would actually pull my videos from my account, okay? Down here, business information, general stuff about us, contact us, which is automatically going to go email, opening hours, testimonials, web page, contact form, all completely integrated. Okay. Now let's just go make let's just make a really, really simple app. I'm not going to use all the features right now, but I'm just going to use a few to kind of show you generally what's going on here. Okay. So let's pick some news keywords. Let's see what else here. Let's do a photo gallery. Let's do my Facebook account, and let's just do a Twitter keyword, and then how about an about us? Okay. So again, we can use, just like with Mage or something, you can use all of them or not. Depends. I found that you don't want to overload your app with too many tabs, because like on the iPhone, for example, I think you can only keep 5 of these on the screen, and then there's a more button. So if you put too many on, a lot of them are going to get lost. So it's really, really recommended, depending on what type of app you're making, that you really, really go and laser focus. You really, really go and laser focus what you're doing. Okay. So let's go ahead and click save and continue. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and customize each one of the modules. To do this, we're going to need a master keyword. So let's just say Whole Foods and a master address. See, guys, this looks familiar. It's like Mage, but for mobile apps, and it's called Skybuilder. You see where we're going? And this is why I wanted to show it to you, and why I was so excited about it, is we're really, really taking this to the next level. Okay, so let's just go ahead and have fun and customize our stuff, okay? Click to customize news. Okay. Okay. What keywords do we want for news? Do we want? Let's just do carrot. Let's see what happens. Carrots. Okay. And we can very cool here. These are the icons that are going to be on the bottom of the screen. You can go and pick any one of those. You'll see what I mean on your iPhone. That's going to be in the bottom, like eighth of the screen. You'll be able to see it there. So let's just go pick. Let's just pick something randomly. News. See if we can find something that represents news. Okay. How about these sunglasses? These sunglasses look like they're good news, don't they? Okay. There we go. Let's go pick the sunglasses. And we'll go ahead and click submit there. Oh, lost it. Still loading. Okay. So now news is going to be represented by those sunglasses, okay? And the keyword is going to be carrots, okay? And what's very cool is it can actually go and show you a preview what it's going to look like, okay? So you can see here down, that's what I meant by the tab. It shows news down there. And then with the keyword carrot, it went and pulled all this different news related to carrots, okay? Lasagna with roasted eggplant, mushrooms, and carrots from the New York Times. Spiced carrots and pumpkin tart from taste.com. Never let anybody make you a carrot, whatever that means. Artichoke carrot speed. So you can see what it does is it pulls relevant feeds and articles based around your keyword. Okay? So that's very cool stuff. And you can do other keywords or stuff. So let's just leave it as carrots for now, okay? Let's go ahead and return to the tab list. So you can see that one, there's that little checkbox there, and everything's good. Now what we're going to do is let's just go ahead and do our photo gallery, okay? And we're going to go and pick, this is going to pull photos automatically from Flickr to go ahead and populate it. You can pick if you want it from an individual account, pull from a Flickr account. So right now the Flickr account we want is the Whole Foods account here. So the name of the Whole Foods account is whole_foods. So all you got to do is stick in that right there. Let's just do photos. Foodie. Let's just call it foodies. Okay? And let's do a save and reload and see how that works. There you go. So these are actually all the photos coming from the Whole Foods Flickr account. Actually, I have the Whole Foods Flickr account open here. So these are you can see here, these are actually the photos they've just posted, and it does it dynamically. So if they do new photos, it's going to go show up. And you can see here the same photos are went ahead and posted as well. Okay, very cool stuff. And there's that little icon, foodies, down at the bottom. Let's go ahead and capitalize that. Let's go ahead and capitalize that there. Okay, save and reload. And let's go back to the tab list. So now we have two tabs. We have news about carrots and foods from Whole Foods. Okay. The next thing we want to do is we just want to add the Whole Foods Facebook account. Okay. In the Facebook account, I went and found it. I found it earlier somewhere around here. Oh, it's facebook.com/Whole Foods. Okay. Let's just go ahead and open that over there. Yeah, very cool stuff. So what this is going to do is this is going to go ahead and link in to the Whole Foods Facebook account. So let's go ahead and add that in there. And we'll leave the Facebook icon up there.